What's up, guys? How's it going? This week's devotional is going to be out of Romans 12 again, verses 3 through 8. Last week we hit on verses 1 and 2, talking about how our spiritual act of worship, our reasonable service to God, is presenting our bodies, our whole self, as a living sacrifice to God, letting Him transform the way that we think, not thinking like the world, conforming to the world, and then doing God's will and understanding that it's good and it's pleasing and it's perfect. And right on the heels of that, the Apostle Paul in Romans 12 is talking about the body of Christ, how we are all part of a body. I'm going to read that in just a second, but I think that knowing that we're part of a body, we're part of each other, that God has called us not just to live lives for ourselves, but He's called us to be part of something greater than ourselves, that living lives of worship, doing it His way. We're going to experience the full joy of what that means together. And then we have a responsibility to each other as well to live lives of worship, to live sacrificially too. And like Paul says in just a second, I'm going to read it, but talks about the gifts that we've been given. And so I'm going to read that really quick. Again, it's Romans 12 verses 3 through 8 out of the New Living Translation. So it's the Apostle Paul. Because of the privilege and authority God has given me, I give each of you this warning. Don't think you're better than you really are. Be honest in your evaluation of yourselves, measuring yourselves by the faith God has given us. Just as our bodies have many parts and each part has a special function, so it is with Christ's body. We are many parts of one body and we all belong to each other. In His grace, God has given us different gifts for doing certain things well. So if God has given you the ability to prophesy, speak out with as much faith as God has given you. If your gift is serving others, serve them well. If you're a teacher, teach well. If your gift is to encourage others, be encouraging. If it is giving, give generously. If God has given you leadership ability, take the responsibility seriously. And if you have a gift for showing kindness to others, do it gladly. So I just want to encourage you guys. We're part of a body. God has given each of us gifts. That's what the word says, that we've all been given gifts according to the measure of faith that God's given us. Let's use those gifts. So guys, if any of that resounds with you, if you're like, wow, yeah, totally, God's given me the ability to teach, or I'm an encourager, like, do that. Just step out. It'll benefit you. You're going to experience the joy of partnering with God in that. And seeing Him use you to influence and affect other people's lives well. And let's do it all for the glory of God. Let's step out in faith and courage and operate in the gifts that He's given us. And because He's given them for a reason. He's given them to build each other up, to see His glory made known in this earth, and to love each other well. So yeah, let's worship God this week with our gifts, serving each other, encouraging each other, being generous, leading, teaching, and let's go get it. Love you guys. I hope you're having a great week. See you later.